what you need to realise is deep down inside, you're a really good person. Really. I mean it, I think you are.
I've put the manifesto out there, so I'm getting these filmmakers from, let's see, Argentina, Scotland, Brazil, got America, mainly Texas. I'm getting a lot of Texas stuff. Yeah, no, I never expected that, but they're liking it, and they're gonna give it a try.
Quite universal.
They're gonna try it, yeah.
So would you say it's like art? Would you say it is art?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and is that important to you? That's got that art aspect.
It's totally.
Yeah. Awesome.
Totally, it's got art's pure, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think art is pure, and it's one of the most pure things that we got, and it's man-made as well. I mean, most of the best things in life aren't man-made, like a sunset or the beach. But no, cinema does it does fulfill me in lots of ways.
Brilliant. Was it difficult to film it and create it?
Yeah, we had no money. And it cost around £500 to make.
It's quite good.
Which I don't think is bad for a feature film, and it was shot on mobile phones and children's cameras, basically anything we could find our hands on that was below the par. As I said, I like raw footage. Yeah, raw footage. And sometimes we'd film them while they didn't even know they were being filmed. Oh yeah. It's great. All those little tricks like that. You get me off.
So, would you say filming in general is quite a fulfilling experience for you?
Oh yeah, completely. It's music and film actually. I got into music before getting into film.
Yeah.
I play guitar and I was in bands and all that, but I don't know, as I said, I saw the last movie when I was about 10 or 11. Right. And as I said, it's a really messed up film. Seeing something at 10 or 11.
It's just like a film called Swimming, that's right.
What did you see? Did you see something really weird like that when you were young?
See, weirdest thing I ever watched when I was young. 3 years old, watching Bit Blue Velvet. So yeah,
that'll do it.
Yeah, that'll fuck you up. Yeah.
I don't know, in a good way though. I think. Yeah. Well, just open you up to the world soon, and it gets you ready. Yeah,
and I'm not a serial killer, so it's all right.
You ever seen anything like Blue Velvet in real life?
Not really, no. Have you? Well, I guess filming this, you would have seen quite a bit.
Oh yeah. But I like things like that.
What's the most blue velvety thing you saw then?
Well, Black Biscuit's got a very blue velvety scene that involves a candle.
Okay.
And it's going inside.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and we never really talked about it.
Yeah.
I met this mistress, and I'd be like, it'd be fun to do a scene with a mistress, an S&M mistress.
Yeah.
And she was great. Her name's Miss Lucinda, and she's very great. I think she was an actress teacher.
All right.
She was an acting teacher, and now she's doing S&M, but she's. All right. The scene involves her teaching this young girl how to be an S&M mistress herself, and she's very young.
Yeah.
17, 16, something like that. She was teaching her all the tricks of the trade, and I was the subject.
Okay.
And it involved the candle scene, and I guess it could have been a lot worse.
How was it?
It could have been a lot worse. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. And she lit it as well, like it was a birthday cake at the end.
Well, that's be an interesting thing to actually see on screen. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it'll be like My Brown Bunny sequence. Anyway.
Oh, well, there's something for the annals of history right there.
Yeah, I don't know.
So you did music before this. So what kind of music did you used to play?
I play guitar, so I'm into a lot of I don't know. Like where you just improvise, and you just go off on a trip and just whatever you feel like playing that day. And at the moment I've got a music group called Mao.
Oh, right.
And this is the type of music that we're doing. We're just we'll be in a state one day and we'll get into a rhythm. And I got a few guys in Texas that I'll send the guitars to them and they'll add their bit.
All right.
And they get it back to me and then we just release it.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's all free, it's all on YouTube and places like that, but it'd be good party music.
Yeah.
If you got a really wild party on and you put Mao on in the background, it'd be good.
I'll remember that. So, was music an important aspect of this film as well?
Oh yeah, I made all the music myself for this. I just did it upstairs, just recorded it upstairs, and I did a bit of mixing as well, you know. If I like the sound of a sitar or something like that, or a drum, I'd just throw it in there.
Awesome. So if you got a chance now, would you ever make a mainstream blockbuster? Like if somebody come from, I don't know, Universal came down and offered you to do a big budget film?
I don't know, I've got a bit of a problem. I just can't do things where if my heart's not into it all the way. Maybe if it was a great story.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't, it wouldn't have to look like a mainstream film.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, what's the point of me doing it?
Exactly.
You know, they could just get anyone to do that.
Yeah.
It'd have to be like a decent, story, something out there. Like,
so then your heart's really into it.
Yeah, like something that fits me. Yeah, why not? But those are the terms.
Now they're on camera, they should know now. They want to keep playing the terms.
Oh God. When I'm dead, I'm telling you.
Well, that's your corpse then. So, what's the future? What's the next plans after the film?
I'm working on another film called Pregnant.
Okay.
It's I guess it's the follow-up. And I went to Spain and I stayed in this commune called Sunseed. It's out in the desert, and we just hung out with these people that I'd never met before in the desert, and we just had a good time, really.
Yeah.
And during the days, because it was crazy, it got to like 40 degrees on some days, and that's the type of heat where you pass out.
Yeah.
So I just got the camera and just went out onto the highway in the desert, and I put the camera down on a rock.
Yeah.
And I just feel myself walking down the highway, hitchhiking, or doing something like that. And there was one scene where I was about to faint. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And there was a car coming.
Yeah.
I just faint and see what happens.
Yeah.
Well, the fucker kept going, didn't he? I stayed down there for a while. I was like, I just passed out, completely passed out. And the camera caught all of this as well. It's an eerie scene. But,
Great shot, really bad human experience, though.
I just thought it was interesting, because if you saw someone in the highway on the desert and they collapsed, I'd at least stop.
Yeah.
I'd at least stop and see what they were about before getting out of the car. I wouldn't completely drive by.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Be a bit wary, but you would.
Maybe he didn't even see me, who knows?
Who knows? You never know. Gonna have to find him and hunt him down, question him.
Oh well.
Just attack him with your crutches. That's what you need to do.
Oh, those are great for weapons, by the way.
I can imagine so. So how did you actually break your fall? What did you do?
I fell out of a tree.
How did you fall out of a tree? Why were you in a tree?
I've had this idea recently, and I was trying to catch a cat.
Okay.
I was trying to catch a cat, and I got too high.
Why were you trying to catch a cat?
You know what? I've just had a lot of bad luck lately.
I think catching the cat is probably...
It wasn't just that, it was before that. I've just been jinxed.
Yeah.
For like, I don't know, about a month period.
Yeah.
I mean, I almost set myself on fire recently.
Again, how?
With a cigar.
It just keeps opening more and more questions, doesn't it?
I was in a bar and I was smoking a cigar outside with like some people, and we didn't finish all the way. It was mine, and I put it back in my pocket, but I stood it out, I made sure it was out.
Yeah.
And I was at the bar, and I'm like, wow, fucking hell, someone's smoking like some shit in the toilet, and
it was your leg.
Oh yeah, it was going up. Ended up in a women's toilet. Oh yeah, it's fucked up one of my main jackets as well. It's a nice jacket, but I don't know, it's like a war scar, I guess.
Well, at least now you got like a story there, isn't it?
Yeah, well, and the last thing that happened was I got a taxi the other day and it just broke down right outside my place. Like little things like that have been happening. I don't know what to make of signs.
So would you say you're kind of superstitious?
Oh yeah. Well, I'm Italian.
Yeah.
I used to live there, and it does rub off on you.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Well, numbers especially.
Like what?
If I'll be thinking about a number,
I
don't know, if I'm thinking about a year or something like that, and you run across the number later on. It happened recently, actually. I was saying which. I was reading that Robert Johnson had 29 songs while I was listening.
Yeah.
And I'm 29 now.
Alright.
And it's just really
So
bizarre.
it's like a coincidence kind of thing.
Well, yeah, I mean, I really like Robert Johnson,
Yeah.
and I really like the blues and all that, and
Yeah.
I just think it's a weird. I think it's weird that I've noticed that when I'm 29.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, do you have ever like deja vu?
Oh yeah, massive of deja vu all the time.
Exactly, like deja vu. Like, what the hell does that mean?
Exactly. It's just weird when you think about
Well,
it.
it makes you wonder if you've like been here before.
Yeah, or if you could actually see stuff before it happens. Who knows?
Well, that whole thing about humans don't use all their brain power. Well, that's all like point of the Matrix, isn't it? You
Yeah.
know, it makes you wonder, though, doesn't it? Like,
Yeah.
could be true.
Do you think the superstitious aspect affects you as an artist?
Oh yeah. Well, I'm not like. It's more how I feel like at the time
Yeah.
when I'm working on it.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen, but it's.
Yeah.